Welcome to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank that brings you market views and insights on the go.
Welcome to Cut to the Chase. Today is Monday, the 16th of October. I'm Daniel Lam, your host for the podcast. Just when the Fed narrative was turning dovish, the US CPI report last week, quote-unquote, put some spanner into the process. Inflation was higher than expected in September. The headline index continued to decelerate, but the 40 bips month-on-month increase was above expectations of 30 bips increase month-on-month. Now the shelter component, which increased by 60 bips month-on-month, was the largest contributor, accounting for more than half of the monthly increase. However, leading indicators of shelter inflation, for example, the rents on new leases reported by Zillow and results of the survey of apartment market conditions, show that shelter inflation will continue to moderate. Thus, the CPI report does not raise the likelihood that the Fed will lift interest rates in November. Instead, recent comments from Fed officials suggest that the central bank will probably stay on hold at its next meeting. Now, asset price reaction right after the figure came out was mildly risk-off. For example, the US 10-year yield rebounded to above 4.7%, while the US dollar recovered more than half of its drop this month. Now, we continue to believe that we've seen the peak in US 10-year yield, and thus would take this opportunity to add to areas such as DM, IG government bonds, as well as to favored equity sectors, such as US technology and communication services, because they are likely to benefit from peaking yields. Now, the risk to this thesis would lie in the conflict in the Middle East. If there were to be further escalation leading to disruption in oil supply, then it may lead to higher oil prices over the near term and reignition of inflationary pressure, prompting global central banks to, quote-unquote, up their hawkish tone once again. That is all from me for today. As always, if you enjoy this podcast, please don't forget to rate and like it. Thanks for listening, and we wish you a happy day ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank. For more details, visit Market Views on the Go on our website or click the link in the description.